Hi friends, it's teacher Darcy. And since we're doing school online and in videos, I thought it'd be fun to show you what we'd be doing in class. Let's start with a book. We're going to read this book and then we're going to talk about it. This is David, and David doesn't make the safest choices in this book. After the book, we're going to go through and see what David should be doing.
The title of this book is David Goes to School. The author, the person who writes the word, and the illustrator, the person that does the pictures, is David Shannon. David's teacher always said, "No, David, no yelling, no pushing, no running in the halls." "David, you're tardy." Tardy means late. You didn't get to where you were supposed to be at the right time. "Sit down, David." "Don't chew gum in class." "David, raise your hand." "Keep your hands to yourself." "Pay attention." "David, recess is over." "Shh." "Again?" "That's it, mister. You're staying after school." "David, have you finished?" "Good job, David." "Yes, David, you can go home now."
It doesn't sound like David knows what to do at school. First, paper airplanes aren't safe at school. They're a lot of fun, and they're really pointy. It's important to use your school paper for your schoolwork. Look at all these things that David's not supposed to do. But what is he supposed to do? Instead of no yelling, he needs to use his inside voice. Instead of no pushing, David needs to keep his hands to himself. Instead of no running, David needs to know that we use our walking feet in the school. On this page, when David was late, his teacher still should have welcomed him. As students, sometimes it's not our fault that we're late. Yes, it's time to sit, and the teacher can show him on the schedule when it'll be time to play. Gum is for at home. David looks really excited here. He has something that he wants to tell the teacher. And look at this little girl. She looks sad, maybe frustrated. She did raise her hand, and that was the signal. We have our waiting finger as our signal to say that she has something to say. David needs to hold on to it and wait his turn. It's really important to be respectful of each other's bodies. Keep your hands to yourself. Paint is for paper. Wow, what a pretty day it is. And he's imagining the clouds as different shapes. What do you think that he and the teacher can do together to make it easier for him to listen? David was having so much fun outside. It looks like he didn't know that it was time to come in. Hopefully his teachers gave him a 5-minute warning before recess was over, and then it was time to line up. We're in a library. It's important to be quiet in a library because other people are studying or reading. Outside is a good time to be this noisy and busy. Well, yeah, sometimes we need to go potty, and sometimes we didn't get it all out in the first try. Oh no, David drew on his desk. Drawing is for paper. Sounds like the teacher was really frustrated, and teachers don't keep children after school anymore because sometimes family is waiting or they need to get on the bus. Having David clean off his desk is really important to make sure that the mess is clean. He's learned that it's really important to draw on paper. Yes, David did do a good job. I would have said, you worked very hard at cleaning those tables. Thank you, David. At school, everyone leaves at the same time. Usually there's family waiting to pick them up, or they all have to go home on buses. School looks different in a lot of different places. How my classroom runs is a lot different than how Teacher Ken's classroom runs. Be safe, be healthy, and remember, you're so very loved.